Hello, good welcome, and good morning here on Tuesday, November the 8th. Hope you all had a spooktacular Halloween. I got back from our little trip to Jefferson City and the penitentiary, and I slept for 2-3 days since I had the time off. And now I'm back to work and sadness ensues. But it worked out this morning because I had a friend ask me, because he knows I try the Mountain Dews. He asked me if I had tried, and I couldn't remember exactly the name until I found it. Fruit Quake Mountain Dew. And I was like, no, I have not tried Fruit Quake Mountain Dew. I had not even heard that this was even a thing, but it is a thing, Fruit Quake. And it's exactly what you would think that it is, because it says, "Dew with a blast of artificial fruit cake flavor." So they've taken that one fruit cake, as the joke goes, that is passed around since the beginning of time, and they have liquefied it into a Mountain Dew flavor for us to try. Unpopular opinion, I don't mind the fruit cake. I don't mind it. It's okay. It's kind of like the... well, for Halloween, for instance, the candy corn. Usually I get the harvest mix with the little pumpkins and all that. And, I eat a couple handfuls of that once a year. I'm good. As it is with the fruit cake. I don't always have to have it, but I mean, if I got it, I'm gonna eat it. So I assume this might be similar to, well, they had a gingerbread one last year. In fact, I think I still have a can of it in the fridge. If I'm lying, I'm dying. I don't know. I thought I did. Oh, yeah. Ginger snapped. I still have a can hidden in here on the door, along with a bunch of other mixed flavors, different stuff, and well, I guess I was thinking there was a holiday flavor. But I'm thinking of the holiday Pepsi is the one that I'm thinking of. So that would not be, but it might be similar. But there again, it's fruit cake, so I assume it's going to be fruit cakey flavor. All of that. Look at that badass tar right there, and a tar. It's a tar. What's it? Is it rolling over the North Pole? They need to make toys and cookies. Leave them alone. But anyway, here we go. You've had enough of me gabbing and blabbing on and on. That is a scent. That is a scent. It almost... Uh-oh. I dropped my camera at the penitentiary. Are you taking a picture of me because you think I'm smiling? I don't know. It almost smells a lot. I should dab some on it. It almost smells like a perfume. It's weird. But down the hatch, I suppose, is the only way to do this. I'm not exactly sure how to experience this flavor, or how to or how to explain it, or why is there a red box around my face? Maybe my camera came back haunted. I don't know. I mean, I guess it tastes kind of almost more, maybe almost a little bit tropical, more than anything. I don't know, because I kind of expected it to have maybe gingerbread or nutmeg, or whatever those holiday flavors are that go into a fruit cake. I don't quite know how to describe it. I mean, I like it just fine. But there again, like I said, I'm okay with the fruitcake. So that might that might be on me. That might be my problem to deal with in my lifetime. It almost, and I mean, I guess there are cherries in, because I was thinking I got like a splash of the Code Red Mountain Dew in there, maybe a little bit, but I guess there are cherries in a fruit cake because it's fruit. I think you put the red and the green ones in there, or maybe it depends on the cake. I don't know. One of them's thirsty. Minxie, I believe. I see 2 black ears. I really... You get a little extra taste with the burple, the gurgle burple, whatever. Yes, it's Minxie. She just looked up at me. I don't, I don't know how to explain it, really. There might be a little bit of a, it might be kind of maybe Code Red with a little bit of cinnamony flavor, maybe? I don't know. It's odd. I mean, it's not really odd. It tastes... You know, I mean, it's not like you know, some of those really weird sodas that I had, like the grass soda. It tastes like, I guess because it's fruit. You know, it's kind of, like I said, almost like a tropical kind of. It gives me that kind of vibe, I guess, in a little ways. Like or like the the Code Red maybe mixed with a couple other fruity flavors or something, and then some cinnamon maybe. Oh shit, I almost missed my mouth. It's late in the day. I work overnight, so here we are. So I think even if you don't like fruit cake, you might like this Mountain Dew. You might be okay with it, because I'm not sure how much of like the actual cake flavor. Like, I mean, it's just... I mean, I don't know why fruitcake gets such a bad reputation. It's just like, I guess if you don't like fruit, but it's just like fruit in a cake form. I mean, I like fruit okay, and I'm definitely okay with cake. Like, sign me up. You know. Who's that? Greg Barrett, I think was that comedian's name. He's like, you know, if there might be cake, you tell me there might be cake, and I'll show up. And then later he asked the audience something about, he's like, something about going to his friend's wedding, and he's like, do you know why I went to the wedding? And then he like paused for a minute for the you know, audience to answer, and nobody did. He's like, 'cause there might be cake. Like, we covered this already. So definitely cake, yes. I feel like even if, I mean, so I don't know. I mean, maybe it's the, I mean, sometimes the texture of a fruitcake can be a little bit weird, a little bit odd. But this tastes kind of like holiday, you know. Yeah. It tastes okay both ways, I guess. So I mean, maybe, I don't know. I guess you get the fruit without the cake, or you get the fruit taste without the, I don't know. You got the little nuggets in the tire there. So maybe some pecans, some pecans, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, it tastes. It's not like a weird flavor. It's not like an off, you know, like weird like pickled pig's feet soda. No, even if there was one of those, do not make it. I did not put that into the universe. Do not make that fucking soda, because then I would have to try it, and I would hate myself. Forever. Oh, those pickled pig's feet were rough, but it was a punishment video, so I deserved it. I ate a piece with hair on it. It's somewhere in the... I can link it below if you want to watch me torture myself. Speaking of linking things, I think everyone was sick last week, because I mentioned that Marilee helps out with the podcast, that I think they're going to be talking about our little trip to Jefferson City in the penitentiary this week, I think. Everybody was sick last week, so they didn't make an episode last week, but that should be maybe coming soon. I think they're working on it, so that might be out this week. Speaking of things that I said I was going to link to. But as far as this goes, because that's what you're here for, unless you're here all the time, and sorry, I don't know. You're doing it to yourself. It's not my fault. You keep showing up. And you're like, oh yeah, this guy. Oh, what have I done to myself? But this, it tastes, I mean, fruity. Like I said, it's almost like a tropical mix. It's I don't know. I don't know how to explain the flavor, but it tastes kind of like what, I guess because it's fruit, and this is kind of a citrusy, fruity drink anyway. In some ways, it fits the Mountain Dew. It fits the Mountain Dew theme well, I would say. You mean? And right now, I think all I could find was the 20 ounce. So I don't know if they're going to get in any cases of it. I assume they get cases of all the others, so I assume they would have a case of this. I might buy a case of this and have it around until next year, whatever flavor they come up with next year. Yeah. So I don't even think. I mean, even if you don't like the fruit cake, you might be. This might be okay for you. This might be okay for you because maybe you're getting just like the flavor of the fruitiness without the whatever it is that you have against fruitcake that I don't really understand. I don't understand why it's the red-headed stepchild of the holiday treats. But speaking of treats, I found these mini donuts for $1.21 today, and I keep saying I'm gonna buy them. I want to try them. But they're usually like $5 or $6, so it's like, not for those, not for those. I saved $3.27. So, I guess I will go finish off my Fruit Quake Mertender, and eat some donuts, and enjoy my day. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just here, man. I'm just here all the time. I don't know why either. But anyway, I'll see you for what I see you.